Hello and welcome back to Bookrata. There's a bunch of videos out there, so check them out. Talk about the different aspects of the system, why Bookrata, the importance of why we do what we do. Today, we're going to dive into what it looks like when you're a member versus someone with just credits who is purchasing credits in order to request specific books. When you do that, you have access to the books you've requested forever. But if you're a member, if you've joined Bookrata to support us as a member, you get more than that, as you should. And I want to walk through what that looks like. So this is actually really cool. You will get to your library, and instead of just the books you've requested, you'll see every book ever requested. So every person who's submitted a request through a credit, every book that we've just added on our own, every book that an author has submitted to us, you'll have access to all of them. And we don't give you recommendations. We don't tell you what you should read or what you shouldn't read. We give you a search function so that you can find the book that you want to read. So you can dial it in as much as you want. You can say, I only want books with a language at a tier 2. But I'm okay with books with sexuality from a 1 to a 3. Violence, I want a 2 to a 4. Wellness, maybe just a 1 to 3. LGBTQ, I don't know, maybe a 1 to a 3. And religion, 1 to 2. Now, every book that fits those categories is now going to show up for you. And as it grows, this will get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But if you just were able to pick one, not even a range, just one tier for each, that is over 15,000 permutations. So when you start adding in a range, it's even more. And it's live. As you choose them, they start showing up. You can see them grow as it goes. And then you can go through the overall tiers, click on books, look at why they're rated the way they're rated, and choose the ones you want. Now, on top of this, you can search by author. So if you have a specific author you want to look for, so let's go with me. So if you want to read books by me, I've got books in tier 2, 2.5, 3.5. And I even have one in 4 as well. So if I see, as I expand the categories, it shows I don't have any that are language 5. I don't even think I have any that are language. Yeah. All my books are language 3 and below. Sexuality is, you're only going to miss one because there's some abuse in there. Wellness. Right? So here are all the books by the author, what their ratings are, and you can still dial it down even more by category. How about if you want to first go by overall category? And remember, the overall category is the average of the top 2 rated tiers. So what if I only wanted books that were overall 2 to a 3.5. Those 4s dropped out. So you can do that as well. So that's just yet another data point that adds more permutations. And now we can even add tags. So action adventure, down to the 1. What if we wanted to add, let's take that one off and go just action. Okay. Or let's go historical fiction. And as you're typing the tags, suggestions pop up, which is really cool. Okay, so we've got 3 in historical fiction. Let's look at specific type. American Revolution. Goes down to 1. And you can do that for up to, I believe it's 5 tags. So now if you have 5 tags, the overall tier and the specific or scale of tiers in all of the categories, we're talking millions of permutations. And as the library grows, the more specific you are in your choices, the more you'll narrow down what you want to read. So you can find exactly what you want to read, even more than if you are on, say, Amazon and are looking for a specific category or genre. This not only gives you that category or genre, it gives you books that are cross-genre. It gives you the book that's exactly the content that you are willing to read and want to see. So this is what you get when you are a member. You get this advanced search function. Super granular and really specific as you want it to be, which is really cool. And because the lowest membership is 3 years, you'll be able to watch live as this library grows. Every time you log in, there'll be more books. And as a member, as a supporter, you get monthly rating requests. If you buy a credit, it stays with you forever. If you're a member, they expire after each month. So a 3-year supporter, you're driving the ship still by telling us which books you want, because you have 5 books that you can request every month. If you join the 10-year or the 5-year plan, you have 10 requests a month. So this entire system is developed around you as members to give you transparency and choice, but also for you to tell us where to go next. You're steering the ship on the books that we choose. So that's a quick video on what you get as a member. I hope that helped. Let me know if you have any questions, and check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.